Assalamu alaikum, this is Mr. Iftikhar. In this video, we're going to learn about the present perfect tense, how to make affirmative sentences, how to make negative sentences, and how to make interrogative sentences, and how to convert active voice into passive voice of present perfect tense. All these things we're going to discuss in this video. So let's get started. The present perfect is a verb tense which is used to show that an action has taken place once or many times before now. There are a lot of moments in which we use the present perfect tense, but here we'll discuss those occasions where we often use this tense. So we can use the present perfect to describe our experience. It is like saying, I have the experience of. We can also use this tense to say that you have never had a certain experience. The thing you should keep remember that the present perfect is not used to describe a specific event. I'll let it clear by the examples. He has seen that player before. I have traveled by train. Ali has studied these books. Okay, now move towards the next use. Change over time. We often use the present perfect to talk about change that has happened over a period of time. For example, you have grown since the last time I saw you. His English has really improved since he moved to USA. Another example, plants have grown into trees. Okay, now let's look at the another use. We often use the present perfect to list the accomplishments of individuals and humanity, or in simple words, we use this tense to inform about the actions that either those actions have completed or not. And most importantly, we cannot mention a specific time. For example, the boy has learned the lesson. Man has walked on the moon. Have you finished your work? Now let's move towards our next use of the present perfect tense. We often use the present perfect to say that an action which we expected has not happened. Using the present perfect suggests that we are still waiting for the actions to happen. Let it clear by the examples. Ali has not finished his homework yet. They have still not arrived. The rain hasn't stopped. We also use the present perfect to talk about the several different actions which have occurred in the past at different times. Present perfect suggests the process is not complete and more actions are possible. For example, I have written this application 5 times. He has talked to several specialists about his problem. They have finished their course 3 times. So these were the uses. Now we learn the structure of the present perfect tense. So here it is the structure of affirmative sentences. First you'll write the subject or doer of the action, and after that we'll use the appropriate helping verb has or have. We use the helping verb have all the subjects excluding third person singular. For third person singular we'll use has. Third person singulars mean he, she, it, or any single name. And after that we'll write third form of the main verb, and at the end we'll write object if any. For example, that girl has written the story. Here that girl is a subject, as girl is a third person singular, therefore we use helping verb has, then third form of the verb written, after that object story. He has gone to school. Here he is a third person singular, therefore we will use has, and after that third form of the verb gone, and at the end of the sentence we'll write object, that is school. I have played football. Here subject I is not a third person singular, therefore we'll use the helping verb have, then third form of the verb, and after that we'll write an object, that is football. They have gone to Karachi. Here they are the subject and they is not a third person singular, therefore we'll use helping verb have. Gone is the third form of the main verb and Karachi is an object. So here it is the negative structure of the present perfect tense. Subject, helping verb, and we will add not after the helping verb and before third form of the verb. Let it clear by the examples. You have not taken tea. Here you is the subject, have is a helping verb. To make it negative we'll write not, third form of the verb, and tea is an object. They is a subject, have is a helping verb. Not, to make it negative we'll write not, torn, third form of the verb, book is an object. The mason has not left the work incomplete. Here the mason is a subject and it is third person singular, therefore we'll use the helping verb has. To make it negative we'll write not, third form of the main verb, and work is an object. And to make the interrogative sentences of the present perfect tense, we'll just write the helping verb at the start of the sentence, and after the sentence we'll put question mark. For example, has this boy passed the examination? To make the interrogative we use the helping verb has before the boy, that is a third person singular, third form of the verb passed, and examination is an object. Have you seen this man? Here we use the helping verb have for the subject you, and we'll write helping verb at the start of the sentence to make it interrogative, and after that we'll use the third form of the verb, then object. Have they taken tea? Again at the start of the sentence we'll write helping verb to make it interrogative, then subject they, third form of the verb taken, and at the end of the sentence we'll write object, that is tea. To make interrogative and negative sentences we'll write helping verb at the start of the sentence and we'll add not after the subject and before third form of the main verb. For example, have you not spent all your pocket money? Has he not displayed firework on the occasion? Has your brother not reached the top of the hill? Alright, for practice, solve all the exercises given at your grammar book. For affirmative sentences, page number 81. For negative sentences, page 82. And for interrogative sentences, page number 83. Alright, so now we learn how to convert active voice into passive voice of present perfect tense. So here it is the structure of affirmative sentence to convert active voice into passive voice of present perfect tense. Firstly, we'll write object or receiver of the action. Then we'll use the appropriate helping verb has or have according to the object. Then we'll write been. After that, we'll use the third form of the main verb, then preposition by, and we'll write subject at the end of the sentence if any. Let it clear by the example. They have played football. To convert active voice into passive voice, we'll identify tense. So have is a helping verb. After that, third form of the verb is used, so it means that it's a present perfect tense. And after that, we identify the object and subject. So here football is an object and they are subject. To convert it into a passive voice, we'll write object means football at the start of the sentence, and football is a third person singular, so we'll write has, and according to the structure we write been, third form of the verb played, preposition by, and they will be converted into them, and then we'll write it at the end of the sentence. Let it clear by another example. The engine has driven the train. Here the train is an object, so therefore we write it at the start of the sentence, the train. So for train we write helping verb has. According to the structure we write been, third form of the verb driven, preposition by, and the engine which is a subject. Another example, they have sung the songs. Here the songs are object, so we'll write at the start of the sentence the songs. For songs we'll use helping verb have, and according to the structure we'll write been, third form of the verb sung, preposition by, and they will be converted into them, and we'll write it at the end of the sentence. For more examples, consult your grammar book, page number 92. So here it is the structure of negative sentences to convert active voice into passive voice of present perfect tense. We'll just add not after the helping verb and before been. Let it clear by the example. He has not written a story. So here it is the negative sentence of present perfect tense. To convert it into passive voice, we'll write object a story at the start of the sentence. Then for story we'll write helping verb has. To make it negative we'll write not, been, third form of the verb written, preposition by, and he will be converted into him, and we'll write it at the end of the sentence. Another example, the carpenters have not made the chairs. So here the carpenters are subject, have is a helping verb, made is the third person form of the verb, the chairs are object. So we'll write the chairs at the start of the sentence. Then for chairs we'll write helping verb have. To make it negative we'll write not, then been, third form of the verb made, preposition by, the carpenters that are object. For more examples consult your grammar book, page number 93. And here it is the structure of interrogative sentences to convert active voice into passive voice of present perfect tense. We'll just move the helping verb at the start of the sentence, then we'll use object. For example, have they drunk water? So here it is the sentence of present perfect tense. To convert it into passive voice, we'll write helping verb at the start of the sentence. So here object is water, so we'll write water, and for water we'll write helping verb has, and according to the structure we write been, third form of the verb drunk, preposition by, and they will be converted into them, and we'll write it at the end of the sentence. Another example, has he eaten the apples? So to convert it into passive voice we'll write helping verb have for apples, as apples are object. Then we'll write been according to the structure. Then we'll write third form of the verb eaten, preposition by, and he will be converted into him. Then we'll write it at the end of the sentence. For more examples consult your grammar book, page number 93 and 94. To convert active voice into passive voice, solve the exercise given at your grammar book for affirmative, negative, interrogative sentences, page number 94. So this brings me to end this lecture. Thanks for watching.